Thank you. Thank you and welcome. Well, this might sound intimidating for some people, 200,000 followers right now across 5 platforms. Let me assure you about something. It all started with 0 subscribers, 0 views on my videos, my mom and my closest friends commenting on my first videos. So I just want to say, some people find it, oh, wow, this is too big for me, too much exposure. I'm intimidated. I don't want to get out there and get seen by so many people. It all starts step by step, and we will follow the process together. I just want to get an understanding. Please raise your hand if you have uploaded at least one video where you talk on camera. Okay, right, okay. Now please keep your hand risen if you have actually shared knowledge about your niche while talking on camera. Okay, that's great, right. I will be sharing with you 3 videos. The first one has 37 million views on TikTok. We will watch it together. And in the end of those 3 videos, I'm going to ask you, which one do you think has the most impact if you're a business owner? Let's watch the first one, please. No. Right, okay. Let's move to the second video. Can we please move to the next slide? Yeah, okay, this one got 14 million views.
Brand new whip, just hopped in. I got options. I can pass that bitch like Stockton. Just joshing. I'm spending this holiday locked in. My body got rid of them toxins. Sports in the top 10. I can put the ball in the end zone, put a bad bitch in the friend zone. This shit sound like an intro jet song, give me that tempo. Told fool, he a fool with this shit. Told her don't let her friends know. In the building, I move like a dime. You can put a cheese with Vincenzo's. Me and my amigos got that free smoke on the West Coast. Yeah, I'm talking about pre-rolls. Dark hair bitch, she look like she go. She do. Hometown hero, feeling myself, can't murder my ego. She heard my deep stroke, she said, babe, does it hurt my deep though? Certified free hoe, hang around dust and she learned my lingo. Back then wasn't worried about me though. In the gym trying to work on my free throw. Goddamn.
Okay, it took her probably more than 24 hours, seriously, to create the 30-second video, time lapse, waiting for the plants to absorb the water. Okay, now let's go to the third video. It only has 122,000, well, only has 122,000 views on TikTok. Let's watch it. Two, one, now!
Observe how they respond. If they're emotionally mature, they're going to be curious and open to what you're saying. They're going to be calm and ask questions, and their core desire is going to be to understand why you feel the way you do. If they're emotionally immature, they're going to immediately get defensive. They might start getting loud or shut you down. They might give you the silent treatment, and they might even bring up something you've done wrong. Their core desire is to make your feelings wrong. So an emotionally mature person is trying to understand why you feel the way you do. And an emotionally immature person is trying to make your feelings wrong because they can't cope with the emotional discomfort.
Great. So please raise your hand who thinks that the first video brings more clients to our business. Who thinks that the second video brings more clients to our business? If it's a plant business, I'll comment on that later. And who thinks that the third video brings more clients for our business? Great. Okay. Why is that? Please, can we go to the next slide? There is a huge difference between being a content creator and being a business owner who creates videos for their business. And some people don't understand the difference. And today I want us to clarify what's the difference between those two concepts. If you are a content creator, you care about views, you care about followers, you care about, more comments. If you are a business owner, what you really care about is building trust, building authority. Why? Because we buy from people we trust. First, they need to trust you if you want them to give you their money, right? So all we care about as business owners is to get more leads. A content creator gets money through ads, through sponsorship, through brand deals. We get money through attracting new clients for our services. A content creator is aiming at finding new trends, creating those entertainment, prank videos to get views, to get viral. We don't care about that. What we really care about is give value, educate people, and build the trust. So all our content is educational to actually, get found by the people that we care about. Content creators really prioritize our quantity. We need to upload every day. I hear these things and I go like, no way. We need to upload 3 times a day on TikTok if you want to go viral. No, we prioritize quality. We prioritize getting found by the right audience. No? Okay. We are living in amazing times. Before, if you wanted to be exposed on TV, you either needed to have a huge budget, or your dad to own a network, or to have connections somewhere to get invited in a show. Otherwise, you had no ability to be broadcasted. Now, we have the power in our pocket to get broadcasted, to get seen, and with zero budget. More or less, these are the monthly users on each platform. People are not on TV anymore. You know that from yourselves. People are there consuming content every day on social media. And the question is, will they find you? Or will you be there for them to be seen or not? And why do they get online? What are people looking? 3 main categories. We go online on social media to either see what's new, what's happening around us, to get entertained, and to find answers to our questions. What kind of questions, Christina? Well, for example, if I see a video of how to pose to be slimmer, I will be interested. If I look at how I can quit my corporate job and be a digital nomad, I would be interested in that video. Or how can I make more money online? We all said yesterday that we are interested in these kind of topics. How can I manage my time when I'm working with international clients? Do you see something? How can I pose? How can I quit? How can I make more money? How can I manage time zone? It's all about me as the viewer. I don't care about the creator. I don't care about you business owners. Like if you start giving me advertisements of how amazing your services is, I'm like, go. I don't give you not even 3 seconds of my time. Go. If I see that you provide value to me, if you make me look better, smarter, funnier, I'm gonna listen to you. So please be mindful when you create content that it's not about you, it's about the viewer, if you wanna retain the viewer. So when we create content as business owners, I want you to remember, we focus on providing value, and we focus on how we want to make the other person feel. We wanna make them feel better, smarter, show them that they are important to us. That's how we create content, with that mindset. And I want to share a bit of my story, it might resonate for some of you, what's my story. So I did start from corporate job in Switzerland, working for a multinational company. And while everybody was saying, you're so lucky, what kind of salary is this? Business trips everywhere. I was not happy. And I said, well, there's something wrong with me. So I need to find out what resonates with me as a profession. I decided to go back to Greece, find a very local 9-to-5 job, really standard basic level, And I said, after 5 o'clock, I will dedicate myself to experiment with things and find what it is that makes my heart sing. So I started building websites, doing blogs, doing photography. And at some point I said, you know, I really like these macrame bracelets. I'm going to start making some bracelets for fun. And my friends say, you know, what beautiful bracelets you're making. Show me, how do you actually do them? I said, it's such a complicated thing. I will create a video and I will share it with you, and then you can follow the instructions. I created the first video. It became way too big file, so I couldn't share it. And I said, okay, I will upload it on YouTube. I had no idea about what YouTube was. I will upload it there, I will share you the link. I share the link, and in a week's time, these videos start taking views and more views, and from people from Bangladesh, Switzerland, India. I was like, who are these people watching my videos? 9 years ago, that was the first upload I ever did, ever on social media. 133K of views right now, of people like unknown to me, really liking to see how they can do their own bracelet. Next thing that happens is this channel grew to 10,000 subscribers because I was watching other people's videos on how to upload, how to create a thumbnail. I had no idea about anything. I found all the information for free on YouTube. Everything is out there, guys. Everything is out there. So then next thing happens is my friend starts, you know, I really want to create my own YouTube channel. So how did you do it? And I said, okay, I will create another channel. I will call it Make Video Greece, and I will teach you what I know. I'm not an expert. I will just teach you what I know. And even if you know 20% more than somebody else, it's already a huge help if you share that 20% more that you know. Sometimes we think, I need to be an expert. I will wait here to become an expert, and then I will start sharing. The time passes, I do nothing, nothing happens, right? So don't wait to be super huge experts to allow yourself to give permission to yourself to share your knowledge. So I created this channel, and then that's how my business started. So people started saying, beautiful, nice videos. I want to work privately with you. I want you to help me, to educate me privately for my business. I said, okay, I will go to the US, find who are the best people doing this in this field, and I will educate myself before I can educate others. And just being exposed on YouTube, nobody has ever asked me, what's your degree? Have you gone to university? Do you have postgrad? Nobody even wondered, what is your background? They just wanted to be like what they saw on those videos. So being on camera and exposing your value brings so many other opportunities that you cannot even imagine exist. People from TV in Greece started inviting me to be a guest in their talks, podcasts, conferences in Greece, all because they saw me as an expert, because they saw me on camera. You know, it's similar to TV. My grandma used to watch TV, the news anchor, and she was talking to him, you're such a nice guy, beautiful, I love the way you say the news. She felt they knew each other. Same thing happens with Instagram and in TikTok videos. They feel that you are something special because you appear on camera. It's amazing how people act. Like they see you as something bigger or better than them. And then something beautiful happened. TikTok. TikTok said, you know, forget about these long form videos. Just a 30-second video, 1 minute video can do the thing. So I jumped up on the trend, because YouTube copied TikTok. Everybody's copying everybody, by the way. If you know one platform, you know them all. It's exactly the same now. So I started creating short form videos. Much easier, guys. I totally recommend starting with short form videos. Just a small bite of information is enough for the consumer and for you as a producer to create. And then what happened is I said, okay, well, I've created that short video. It got 5,000K on YouTube. What if I post the exact same video also on Instagram? 45,000 views. Okay, the exact same video on TikTok, 32,000 views. I'm talking about, it takes you 3 minutes literally to post from one to the other platform, not a big deal at all. And then instead of just posting on one platform and getting these views, with one effort of mine, I got this amount of views because I intentionally posted the same video on 5 platforms. And this is my suggestion to you. Some people go, no, I am swearing by Instagram. I love Instagram. No, no, no. TikTok is for dummies. TikTok, I used to say these things. No, people on TikTok are not my people. That's not true. TikTok actually now attracts a lot of senior, let's say, clients, like adults, not just children. And many people have found me and asked for my services via TikTok. Don't underestimate TikTok at all. And what happens is when you expose yourself, when you clone yourself to many other platforms, you attract more clients because you get more visibility. More people find that we exist. And I understand that most of my students come to me and say, Christina, I am really good at communicating. When a client comes in my office, they're very happy. I always close the deal. But if you put a camera in front of me, I freeze. Like it's, I don't know what happens, and I'm awful. I don't want to do videos. And this is totally normal. Nobody has taught us how to talk on camera. It's a skill. No, in school, nobody taught us. It's weird to see yourself from a different angle. It's totally normal to feel that way. We all feel that way when we start. So it's a process. So what I want you to think of right now is 3 of the most powerful blockages you might have in your mind about posting videos, educational videos of your services, right? Think of them or write down. What I want to talk about is the 3 most common barriers from making videos are from my clients and from the students I've taught all these years. First of all, I'm afraid that if I don't do it right, I will lose my credibility. No, 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 I will sound less professional. This is going to harm my career. I don't want to post. Second blockage is, what about haters? What about negative comments? I cannot handle all this criticism and toxicity that exists. No, 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 I'm not going to be doing videos. Third one, people out there are much better than I am. They've already done it for so many years. Who am I now to talk about things that other people have already taught? No, 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 I will not do videos. And what is this? This is our internal critic, right? We talked about the internal critic yesterday a lot. This is our mind that wants to keep us in our safe zone. No, every time I think I want to make this, no, stay here. No, no, you're too old. Come on, you're too old. No, other people have done it already better than you. People will judge you. The whole, our brain is wired that way, to keep us safe. And when you think of doing something which is, he doesn't feel safe, he starts making all these huge excuses, which is just a bubble to keep us safe. And of course, all the magic, as you know, happens when we step out of our comfort zone. So what do we do? How do we handle this internal critic that doesn't want to let us create videos? Well, I have created a dialogue that I am telling myself, and I used to use a lot of this dialogue when I first started, when my mind says, no, 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 it's, you're going to lose your credibility. No, no, no. I reply. I have it written, and I want to see it on my desk. I will be trained. I'm not going to do that on my own, right? When it says, oh, there will be criticism, I said, I know nobody can be liked by everyone. I know I will have critics. It's okay. I want to help this amount of people and attract them to my business. Of course I have haters. And it's, you know what they say, it's a good sign when you have haters. You're doing something well and you're annoying people. So it's there. And I have ways, and we all have ways to block haters, I have a list of all the swears I have received all these years, and I plug them in to the platforms, and I don't even see messages when they contain these bad words, F words and all these kind of words. And there are so many people out there who are better than me. My answer to my brain there is, you know what? We all started from zero. I don't compare with somebody who is 10 years ahead of me. This is not doing justice. I'm just comparing myself to who I was yesterday in my previous video. Every new video, we want to improve 1%. And I want you to remember, who's driving a car? Yeah? Okay, I want you to remember, how was your first day driving a car? I mean, my hands were sweating, I couldn't touch the wheel, it was impossible. How do you drive now the car? Without even thinking, you reach the point where you want to go, so how, I don't even remember how I got there. It is exactly the same with talking on camera and created videos for social media. At the beginning, it's like, oh my goodness, this will happen, the other will happen. Then you keep on doing it, and at some point, it's just press record, say the thing, and I have only 1 minute left. Okay. 1 minute, what I want you to say is please don't just go to ChatGPT and say, for example, if you're a wellness coach, oh, give me 20 video ideas for TikTok. The results you get are awful. It's too generic. No, you cannot connect with anyone with that kind of videos. I want you to remember that our audience, all of us, 90% of the population, we're interested in money, health, relationships. So make sure to make your content relevant to those 3 categories. I want to give you an example. Instead of saying 3 ways to improve your work-life balance, boring with, come on, how can I make it money related? Here's how I double my income working half of the hours. I want to hear more about that. Here's how I can make it relationships related. The 3-step system to create more date nights, find your partner, and have a fulfilling career. It makes it talk to my pain more, talk to your audience's pain more. Or how can make it health related. Here's the secret to crashing your career without burning out. Instead of too generic, make it more close to the burning desire of your audience. I want you to remember the small consistent steps will lead us to where we want to go. Don't get overwhelmed. It is a process. Please remember that. And my favorite quote of all times is, we were born to be real, not to be perfect. So if you're trapped up with your perfectionism, I did a lot of perfectionism. I'm in a recovery state, as I call myself. So please remember, the more real we are on camera and off camera, the more we connect, the more magnetic we become to other people. Thank you so much for your attention. Thank you. Here's how we
All right,
connect.
thank you, Christina, for an amazing talk. Now we're gonna open the floor for Q&A. Please raise your hand if you have some questions.
Shall we start? Yeah.
Little Speedy Gonzalez over here.
Thank you. So one thing I wanted to ask is, can you use the exact same content for a YouTube short, TikTok, whatever it's called, and Insta-Reel?
It's exactly the same content. What I want you to take care of is not to have the logo of TikTok, let's say, and then upload it on Instagram. Then they will push down your video. But exactly the same video.
Can I ask a second question?
Yeah, I'm okay with that, yeah.
Okay, so the second question is, let's say you have a page for your business, right, on your LinkedIn. Would you want to post your content to the page of your business, or would you want to post it under your own profile?
I would post it to both.
Okay.
Yeah, make the most out of it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, next question, please.
I have a question regarding the time you invest when you not be seen on social media, because I mean, in the end, you need to please the algorithm. You said there's almost like no money you have to invest, but you have to invest a lot of time. Everyone can be a media, but actually we only have like 3 or 4 companies who make the decision who can see you. It's not like a billion, it's like 4 or 5 companies. And so what's the amount of time you invest into, I mean, you need to comment, you need to be active somewhere else, you need to like other people's video. How do you manage that?
Okay, that's a very good question. At the beginning, expect to, if you are a complete beginner, I expect that it takes you about 3 hours to create each video. Right now, where I am at, it takes me 20 minutes. From beginning, from concept, to writing the script, creating the video, editing, and publishing, I'm talking right now. But the beginning, it's going to take more time. About the, so you said about the time, and what was the other part of the question? Because I wanted to comment something about that.
All the activities that are actually not related to your videos. I mean, when you're on LinkedIn, on TikTok, you know, you also need to be active there somehow. And also, more often. Otherwise, the algorithm will push you down.
That's what I was saying about being a video creator, a content creator versus being a business owner. I'm not the whole day on LinkedIn, on TikTok, replying and putting hearts on people's. I'm not. And let me tell you something. 99% of my clients never have they ever commented on my videos. Not even liked my videos. They send a private message, hey, I'm interested, can we work together? So it's a different mindset to be a content creator and a business owner. And also one last thing that's something that I was struggling with is that if you go to your phone, you can see how many hours per day we all spend on social media just scrolling. For me, it was always more than 2 hours of wasted time scrolling. Instead of aimlessly scrolling, this time let's be the creators instead of being the consumers. Yeah?
Thank you. Christina.
You want to ask something, or am I stepping down?